The greatest secrets are always hidden in the most obvious places. Uncover the truth starting now. Recognize this. The dark, bitter embrace of true cocoa, 70% or higher, isn't just a fleeting indulgence. It's a clandestine key, meticulously designed by nature, to unlock your body's most guarded potential. Forget the sugary charades and milk-laced counterfeits. Those are merely distractions, engineered to dilute the very power you seek. Your assignment, if you choose to accept it, is to recalibrate your palate, to seek out the authentic, the potent, the unadulterated essence of the cacao bean. This isn't about pleasure. It's about clandestine physiological warfare waged against the forces that dull your mind and dim your vitality. We're talking about a direct, immediate intervention in your internal operating system, a biological upgrade disguised as a treat. The flavonoids, particularly epicatechin, found in these dark, intense blocks, are not passive compounds. They are microscopic operatives, dispatched to your very core. Their first mission, to infiltrate your vascular system. They command your blood vessels to relax, to dilate, to become superhighways for oxygen and nutrients. This isn't just about good circulation. It's about optimizing the internal transport network, ensuring every cell receives its vital cargo without obstruction. Imagine a hidden network of tunnels suddenly clearing, allowing traffic to flow unimpeded. This orchestrated vascular dilation is the very first ripple in a cascade of profound biological effects, a silent revolution beginning deep within your arteries and veins, preparing the ground for what comes next. This isn't a theory. It's a verifiable molecular directive, issued by a source they'd rather you ignore. Now, trace the path of that revitalized blood flow, that surge of oxygen, and witness its primary target, your brain. This isn't a subtle nudge. It's a direct flood of life-giving oxygenation, enhancing neural function with an almost alarming efficiency. Your gray matter, often starved and sluggish, suddenly receives a generous, sustained infusion, sparking dormant circuits and igniting new pathways. Picture your brain as a dense, intricate city grid, perpetually shrouded in a slight dimness. Dark chocolate acts as a surge of clean, renewable energy, illuminating every street, every building, bringing an unprecedented clarity and sharpness to the entire metropolis. This improved cerebral blood flow is precisely why consuming high-quality dark chocolate leads to heightened focus, accelerated processing speed, and a startling improvement in memory recall. It's not just making you feel better. It's making you think better, faster, and with less effort. Here's a crucial piece of the puzzle. Cocoa flavonols can actually cross the blood-brain barrier, directly influencing neuronal pathways and even stimulating neurogenesis in specific brain regions, effectively growing new brain cells. This isn't a quick fix. It's a foundational enhancement, building resilience against cognitive decline and fortifying your mental fortress against the daily onslaught of stress and fatigue. This isn't a secret held by obscure cults. It's biochemistry, laid bare, for those willing to look beyond the surface. The implications are staggering. What if this readily available substance holds the key to maintaining peak cognitive performance? A natural nootropic operating under the radar? Is a silent revolution for your neurons, a stealth mission to elevate your intellect. The world keeps moving, but with this knowledge, you can move faster, think clearer, and perceive more. Beyond mere oxygen, a deeper current flows, tapping into the very wellspring of your emotional landscape. The compounds in dark chocolate don't just clear the mental fog. They actively sculpt your mood, nudging it towards a state of serene well-being. Think of it as a master conductor subtly recalibrating the orchestra of your neurotransmitters. It's not a cheap thrill, but a sophisticated modulation of dopamine and serotonin pathways, the chemical architects of happiness and contentment. This isn't about a sugar rush. It's about sustained, endogenous elevation. Furthermore, the antioxidants within cocoa are not merely scavengers. They are elite operatives in your internal defense force, actively dismantling the systemic inflammation that silently erodes your health. Chronic inflammation is the unseen enemy, whispering through your body, disrupting cellular communication and accelerating aging. High-quality dark chocolate acts as a potent anti-inflammatory agent, quieting this destructive hum, reducing cellular stress, and allowing your body to repair and rejuvenate more efficiently. It's a clandestine peace treaty signed within your cells, halting the microscopic battles that wear you down. Did you know that theobromine, a bitter alkaloid abundant in cocoa, has a unique mild stimulant effect on the cardiovascular system and the central nervous system, distinct from caffeine, providing sustained energy without the jitters? This makes it an ideal, subtle uplift for both body and mind. This isn't widely broadcast because a healthy, balanced populace might question the established order. Your mission: choose pure, minimally processed chocolate, because every artificial additive, every extra gram of sugar, is a saboteur, diluting the potent alchemy. The secret lies in its raw, unadulterated power. Now, let's delve into the whispered truth about hormonal equilibrium. In a world designed to throw your delicate endocrine system into chaos, dark chocolate offers a powerful, yet discreet, countermeasure. It's not a direct hormone replacement. It's a profound regulator, an adaptogen in disguise, helping your body to intelligently manage its stress response. Cortisol, the notorious stress hormone, when chronically elevated, wreaks havoc on everything from your sleep cycle to your immune function, even impacting metabolic health. The compounds in dark cocoa, particularly certain procyanidins, have been shown to modulate the adrenal gland's output, gently nudging cortisol levels back into balance. Imagine a subtle, intelligent thermostat for your internal stress response, preventing both overheating and freezing. This isn't magic. It's the sophisticated interaction between plant compounds and human biochemistry, a relationship largely forgotten in our modern, synthetic world. This hormonal fine-tuning extends beyond just stress. It subtly supports the entire endocrine symphony, contributing to improved energy levels, better sleep quality, and even a more stable emotional baseline, especially for those experiencing hormonal fluctuations. Here's a startling historical tidbit. Ancient Mesoamerican cultures revered cacao as a sacred aphrodisiac and ceremonial drink, not just for its stimulating effects, but for its purported ability to balance the humors and enhance overall vitality, a precursor to our modern understanding of hormonal regulation. This profound, ancient wisdom is now backed by contemporary science, confirming what the ancients already knew. Cacao is a powerful agent of biological harmony. This isn't just food. It's a sophisticated biological tool, carefully crafted by nature, waiting to be wielded by those who truly understand its power. But here's the unsettling truth, the part they actively conceal, the dirty secret behind its unparalleled power. The very process that unlocks these incredible benefits is inherently, profoundly, and somewhat disgustingly primal. When you savor that rich, complex dark chocolate, you are, in a very real sense, consuming a product fundamentally shaped by a teeming microscopic ecosystem. The initial fermentation of cocoa beans, absolutely critical for developing its signature flavor and unlocking its beneficial compounds, is a riotous, uncontrolled bacchanalia of yeasts and bacteria. It occurs in vast, sweaty piles, often on banana leaves or wooden boxes, directly exposed to the open air, the elements, and countless unseen organisms. During this process, flies, beetles, and other insects are not merely observers. They are often active participants, crawling over the fermenting mass, leaving behind their minuscule excretions, their eggs, their very essence. Moreover, cocoa beans are inherently prone to infestation. Even the most meticulously processed beans, especially those minimally handled to preserve their potent compounds, often contain trace amounts of insect fragments, legs, antennae, exoskeletons, as well as rodent hairs, which are accepted within FDA guidelines for raw agricultural products like cocoa. These aren't accidental inclusions. They are an inherent, inescapable part of the natural path from bean to bar, a testament to its raw, earthbound origins. The very purity you seek, the direct connection to nature's potent biochemistry, carries with it the undeniable imprint of the living world, in all its visceral, crawling glory. Every bite, every rich, beneficial mouthful, is a silent communion with a hidden world of microbes, insects, and the wild, untamed fermentation that makes it truly powerful. Your dark chocolate is alive, and so are its hidden passengers.